I'm gonna make this quick because my phone, I'm running out of space. But black people, like I'm saying, we are evolving, man. We are evolving. The sun is evolving us, and we're evolving. This species that we're dealing with, the inorganic species, all these people that can't take no sun, they have reached their peak. They can't evolve no more. You can't evolve if you can't take no sun. Think about all these plants. If there was no sunlight, how are these plants going to grow? If there's no sun, how are the plants going to grow if there's no sun? These people can't evolve. They can't. They reach their peak. They reach their fucking peak, bro. They can't evolve, you know what I'm saying? So this part 2 of the video I made previously about the app, right? My phone had ran out of space. I just deleted some stuff, and I'm gonna make this like 5-10 minutes if possible, then I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But like I was saying, black people, we're evolving, whether you know it or not. And the more you put work into yourself, the more you will evolve, and the more you will see you'll see this shit. You will see this shit. That these people are crazy, bro. I'm walking out of Starbucks, these motherfuckers in the parking lot, honking the horn at each other's beep, all this negative energy, just beep, honking the horn, all this shit, right? And then they finished the interaction, 2 inorganic beings. I think it was an Asian and a Caucasian, just doing some crazy shit in the parking lot. Just crazy, bro. These people are crazy. And they have my people not able to see this because of the food. You're eating all that goddamn meat, and the meat is what's stopping black people from expanding their consciousness. We're not supposed to eat no dead flesh. We're not supposed to do that. That's for them and their species. That's how they act the way they act. That's why black people don't see nothing wrong with this shit, because they eating the meat and it's lowering, it's blocking the expansion of your consciousness, right? So you see these motherfuckers acting crazy, and you yourself are acting crazy because you're eating the meat, and that's not for your species. It doesn't match up with your genetics. They're eating the meat because that's their fucking species. They can eat the meat without seasoning. That's why these white people, that's why they don't season their fucking meat. Because they don't even need that's why they are known for, but they probably season this shit now, but for the most part, an average white woman is not going to season their fucking chicken or none of this shit, right? Because they don't even need no seasoning. They will eat the fucking animal bloody and all this shit because that's their genetics. That's not going to stop the expansion of their consciousness because they have reached their peak. Black people, we are evolving, and the more you put that work into yourself, the more you will evolve. What work am I talking about? Exercising, fasting, semen retention, celibacy, stopping the consumption of dead flesh, which is blocking the expansion of your consciousness. That's why you see these motherfuckers acting crazy, and you don't see nothing wrong with it. You may or may not see nothing wrong with it, but these motherfuckers are crazy, bro. They hucking the horn, doing all this shit, hucking the horn, and they separated. They separated, right? Asians over here, the Caucasians over here. And the fucking Caucasian hunked the horn again. And then the Asian, way the fuck over there, she hunked the horn again. I'm like, and these are 2 grown adults. I'm like, and we're on the planet around a whole species that acts like that. And the people that see this shit, they get targeted individually and put in a gang stalking program because the world is asleep, bro. The world is asleep. Everybody's walking around this bitch thinking that we are all the same. And black people get the short end of the stick because it's black people. And then you got white people, you got Asians, you got Mexicans, you got Arabs, you got Indians. And these are 5 different races of people, all with different genetic traits with animal. I tried it, bro. So my phone is, it's running out of space, right? It's running out of space. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end this 2 minutes, 3 minutes, end it and combine all the videos, right? So like I'm saying, black people, we get the short end of the stick because it's just black people. Then it's everybody else. We are a species. All the black Americans, we have to deal with all of these different people, even some Africans with the bullshit, with the low vibration energy, for the most part, and they are different species too. They can eat meat and drink blood and all this shit. They're different species. The Africans compared to African Americans. As far as the African Americans, we have to deal with a lot of bullshit with the inorganic race. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's blacks and it's black people, and then you have white people, Mexicans, Arabs, Indians, Dravidians, and all of these people have different behavior traits based on their genetics and the animals that they are spliced with. And we have to deal with each of these people individually, right? We have to deal with each one of these people individually and their behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna make this shit too much long because I don't want the video to stop. The whole purpose of this video is to tell y'all that they got a Gangstalking app. When these gang stalkers pop up and they harassing you, it's on the app. They're not that smart to be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna track this person down. We're gonna really get up on them like we an assassin, or like we really on the bullshit or really about that life or really will, you know what I'm saying, murder a motherfucker. They not on that. They not about none of that shit. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers that are cowards and they have no power. They just have a lot of resources. They not gonna do shit. They're gonna try to provoke you. Once you know that they're trying to provoke you, just don't get provoked. Just avoid them. You know, most of the gang stalkers are going to be the inorganic race, so just avoid the inorganic species. It sounds fucked up, but it is what it is. And if they're not a gang stalker, they're just a vessel, because most of the inorganic species are just vessels, right? You know what I'm saying? So they got an app, they get notified, so don't feel like these people got power over you. They're a bunch of cowards. One-on-one, they would not be doing none of that shit if it was just you and them, and it's like, okay, you do whatever you want to do. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You do what you want to do to me, I'm going to do what I want to do to you. And let's see who's the last person standing. They wouldn't be on that. They need a motherfucker to tell them, okay, this person is approaching. They have arrived. This is all of their details. This is the tactic that you're going to use on them. And we have the police, the law enforcement, etc., in case things get out of hand. They're not going to walk up on you and just squabble you and see who's stronger, or they can't take the tactics they dishing out. That's what I'm saying. They have an app. So don't feel like, they have an app. They get notified via app. Okay, Alicia's over here. She has a green sedan, and these are the tactics you need to use. This is a picture of it. This is her license plate. And most people you see in traffic are driving around with some fucking shades on. Everybody got a fucking phone they can look at real quick, get a notification. Boom, you look at your phone. Okay, boom. This is the person. Okay, I see her. Let me put these fucking shades on. Let me put these motherfucking shades on so she don't know I'm looking at her. And then the motherfucker pull up like this. Doing the bullshit. Easing all in your lane, tailgating you. You look in the mirror, it's just a motherfucker like this. Determined. Because they got the motherfucking notification to do the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They not, oh, okay, we're going to track this person down. We're going to watch them ourselves. The person that's giving out the file, like say for instance, that if somebody's been watching you for 4 or 5 years before they start gang stalking you, the same person that's been watching you for 4 or 5 years, it's not gonna be the same person that'd be like, okay, yeah, I've been watching this person for 5 years. They got the fucking file passed down to them with all your information. They not really on that, bro. All these gang stalkers are a pussy. They're not gonna get out the car and fight. You're not gonna try to murder me. You're not gonna try to attempt to murder me. You're not gonna do none of that shit. You're gonna do a bunch of punk ass shit. The police is in on this shit too. The police is in on this shit too. So these gang stalkers go around doing the bullshit and you get ready to get up on them or something, they gonna call the police. The police got the app too. You getting harassed by motherfuckers, the intimidation tactics, all these motherfuckers, they own the app. So target individuals need to come up with an app and put the fucking gang stalkers on there. So, or come up with some shit. I'm just saying some shit. You know, I ain't gonna really say all the ideas I have, but, cause I don't want, you know what I'm saying, they to make some shit and try to infiltrate it or some shit, but motherfuckers need to come up with some shit. Okay, you gonna get into motherfucking Orange County or you might get into Phoenix, Arizona, and you're gonna see these tactics being used, or it's gonna be these gang stalkers, you know what I'm saying, with this vehicle and this license plate. You know what I'm saying? They just pop up, bro. They got an app. And these people be right, these smokers right here. But I'm saying, as far as the gang stalkers and shit, and these motherfuckers, nah, these some smokers, right? I'm about to get the fuck on anyway. But these motherfuckers got an app though, right? They got an app. They ain't got no power. It's not like it's nothing you should be scared of. Like, oh shit, this and that. Is that a fucking skunk? Says nigga out the car with a skunk. Like, damn, compa. They got a cat. Yeah, they got an app though, right? They got an app. They pull up, or they get into a certain area, and that's why I'm just pay attention. You'll see them. They always gonna have some shades on. They always have the shades on because they trying to look at you and identify you without you knowing that they're looking at